Tender, Earth Angel. Remember that? Right? You know, I Wonder Why. Do you get into the Belmonts? I wonder why I love you like I do. Is it because I think you love me too? You know, it was so much romantic music. Yeah, Earth Angel in the Still of the Night, right? In the still of the night. It's all, you know, 50% of music ever made is made, it was made for the girls, man. That's why, you know, that's why guys in New York make music. They make it for the girls. Because we have a saying, we say if the girls like it, then it's good. You know? And even the Beatles believe that. They believe that you could attract the girls or the boys. But if you made music that attracted the girls, the boys would follow. So that's, you know, they knew you make music for the girls. That's what it's all about. Look at the Trogs. The Trogs do what? Wild Thing? And most people think the Trogs are just as Dan, but they're not. Look at all the beautiful ballads they did. Love Is All Around. With a Girl Like You. You know that song, right? I want to spend my life with a girl like you. Right? They were famous for this Loud Things Like Wild Things, but the best things they ever did were ballads, romantic music. And if you go through any of their songs, I mean, 17 from the album Troglodyte, you'll see, oh, there's a lot of romantic music they did. You know? Even though they're known, everyone will go, oh, Wild Thing. But their biggest strength was romantic music. Huh? But now you're older, you know the scene. Cause just last week you were 17. You hear that song I tried? 17? You know, what's it? Can't stand still cause you got me going. Your long black hair and your slacks are, you know. What is it? Oh, and your hips are showing. Oh, your long black hair and your hips are showing, right. You knew me like I know you, girl. Your knees would bend and your hair would curl. Don't want you going around with no one else. Cause when I'm with you, I can't control myself. It's like, I mean, come on, it's crooning, right? Fucking crooning. It's no different than the 1920s shit. I'm in the mood for love simply because you're near me. It's crooning, man. That's made with music. At least 50% of music is made for a woman. And if you're a young rocker and you're not making music for a woman, you're not a good one. Whoops. I'm sorry about that. You might want to bleep that one.
Okay.
But you're not doing it. I mean, you're making music for a woman. That's at least 50% of all music. That's what you're doing. Right? It's got to be romantic. You know? And it's crooning. Beneath the bebop moon, I want to croon with you. Under the mambo sun, I got to be the one for you. You know? He likes me. You know what I mean? Well, that's the kind of stuff you want to make, you know? All right. What's the most popular country music song? Oh, pretty much. If drinking don't kill me, her memory will. You know that one by George Jones? Well, so most music is made for a woman. If you didn't have woman, I mean, you could take half the music in this world and throw in the garbage. It wouldn't exist. Right? It wouldn't be there. Why do birds sing? You know why birds sing? To get girls. Because the birds who have the best songs attract the most females. And birds even learn each other's songs. That's why birds sing. They sing to get girls. It's no different. That's what the boys do too. Right? If you have a pretty song, the girl's going to like it.
That's cool. I like that.
I mean, you've seen the things birds do. They go out and they find colorful rocks and they build a little nest out of it to attract the females. So the females will go, oh, look, you have a nice little pretty nest. They sit there and they chirp, sing, and sing their pretty little songs.
Yeah.
You know, when boys do this, that's the same thing. And girls do it too, you know? Never forget, I mean, if it wasn't for all the early British bands, the Hollies, their first record was their first big record was it was done by a girl group. So was Hermits Hermits, right? The early Holly song. When I tried and I tried, but I can't say goodbye. Though I'm just one of your lovers, and I know there are so many others. You know that song? You got me going, I need you, baby. I can't let go, whoa. It was I Can't Let Go. That was originally my girl group. Hermits Hermits, I'm Into Something Good. That was originally done by a girl group too. Look, the Beatles, what did they do? They did Devil in Her Heart. That was originally Devil in His Heart. It was done by the Donays. So don't tell me girls don't make romantic music too.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for all those American girl groups that made those records that the British guys were able to steal and turn into some of their early hits, a lot of those early British bands never would have made it as far. You'd be amazed how many. Go Now by the Moody Blues. You know that song? You gotta go now. That was originally done by an American girl group. Do What Diddy Diddy. You know that song? There she was, just a walking down the street. That was originally done by a girl group, the Exciters. They were a female lead singer. There he was, just a walking down the street, singing Do What. That was done by a girl group. I could dig you up all those records. I mean, right off the bat.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, girls do romantic music too, and the boys steal it. I don't know how many. I don't know how many British bands started out by stealing girl groups' music. You know. The Beatles did what? Boys. There's still a lot of stuff. You know, look, Dedicated to the One I Love, right? Dedicated to the One I Love. What's that other one? Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow? You know that one? Tonight's the night of loving in your eyes. Will you still love me tomorrow? That has that whole thing, you know. Is this a moment's pleasure? And treasure. Tonight's the night. Still love me tomorrow. Right? that song actually paid for a whole record company. They launched, I don't know if it was Redbird Records or they made enough money on that to start a whole record company on that one song. Probably. Right? Shirelles. I mean, we were kids. We used to listen. Do you ever wonder why New York guys sing in such high voices?
No.
Because we grew up listening to girl groups like the Shangri-Las, Leader of the Pack, you know, right? Out in the Streets, you know, what song did they do? Oh yeah, Ronnie Spector, right? But Ronnie Spector was just copying, she was copying that little kid, Frankie Lyman, you know? I love you, baby, and want you to be my girl. That's what she was imitating, you know what she did? Tonight's the night I needed you so, right? And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. She's just imitating Frankie Lyman, you know? Why do fools fall in love? Because that's what they wanted to sound like. They wanted to sound like. It's funny how they do that. But she was imitating that young boy. But when we grew up, we heard all those girl groups singing like that. We didn't know they were copying Freddie Lyman. So being little boy, you know, little boys have high voices. So we would start singing in those high registers, you know, just like she did, you know. Baby, I love you. Baby, I love you. You know, we would try to sing in their register, you know. Tonight's the night I knew I needed you so.
Yeah, I like that song.
Right? And if I had the chance, I'd never let you go. Right? If you say you love me, every place we go. So won't you please be my baby? I'm in one of my moods today. Be my baby now. Whoa. So we used to do that. We used to try to sing like in girls. We'd sing those songs to try to sing in the girls' register because we were young boys. We still had high voices. That's like you were guys. It was you know. They always do that real high stuff, you know. All right. You know, I mean, you see all that stuff. Early Four Seasons, right? Right? Who else sings in real high voice like that? Dion and the Belmonts, right? Love you like I do. Boom, boom, boom. You know? Picking up from the girls. So don't tell me the boys don't learn from the girls, okay?
Yeah.
You know, I had this one friend of mine who's a guitar player, and he told me, I said, wow, you know all these things, and he told me that when he was young, he said that a girl, he said, I'm cool, he said, I had lessons. I said, what do you mean you had lessons? And he explained to me how this girl in the neighborhood had given him lessons in being cool. She'd actually said to him, okay, if you're nice to me, I'm going to give you lessons in being cool. And I said, well, what did this entail? And he said, well, you had to learn all the latest songs and know the lyrics to them and how to sing them and all this stuff. And she gave him lessons in being cool. And he said that's basically how he started out, being able to do music and stuff. It was her. She gave him lessons in being cool. He's one of the cutest. And he wound up being a famous musician, this guy, too. You know? He's in a lot of bands. Yeah, she gave him lessons in how to be cool. Had to know all the latest songs and all the words to them too, and how to sing them. Said, I'm going to teach you to be cool. She did. You know, it's all for the girls, man. You know, you can say whatever you want, you know, but the boys, they do it all for the girls if they're smart. Man. They don't just stand up there like, you know, want a whole lot of love. That don't turn no girls on, you know. But singing something romantic, you know, beneath the bebop moon, I want to croon with you. Oh, that gets them going. Just going, want a whole lot of love, you know. Yeah, I'm hot-blooded, check it and see. I mean, come on, man. How many girls are you going to get some real dumb girls with that kind of